Alright guys, we are in the studio back at the house. Here's my bag, here's my purchase, here's my haul. This is Criterion Collection, Barnes & Noble Criterion Sale Haul Day 1. This is all from the first day. It's July 1st as I'm recording this. The sale went live at midnight. I was up at midnight on the computer buying things for store pickup that I was afraid might sell out before I actually got there. It might have actually been a good idea because as I was seeing the video, right after I finished recording the Criterion Collection sign, this dude ran, literally like ran up to the section. It was just like, and it got real weird too. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It got a little weird because I was like, there was this dance, and I was like, this aisle ain't big enough for the both of us. So I grabbed Double Indemnity. I unwrapped this because there was a floater. The 4K disc was off the hub. I got to the car and I was like, that sounds bad. So the 4K disc was off the hub. This is an upgrade for me. I already had it. I'm going to talk about Criterion Collections and upgrades in a second. I upgraded A Hard Day's Night, the Beatles A Hard Day's Night to 4K. So that's 2 4Ks, upgrading my Blu-rays to 4Ks. I will always upgrade Beatles to the best format possible. And the Citizen Kane 4K. I did not actually already own Citizen Kane on any format. Used to have a DVD, and I don't know what happened to it. Sold it years ago I probably did like a 5-for-1 trade or something like that at one of those used movie stores. So I've just been waiting for the right time to pick up Citizen Kane, and this was it. So I love the movie. These pics say a lot about me too. I think you'd be like, oh, those are super like Heath pics. Steven Soderbergh, Sex, Lies, and Videotape, his breakthrough movie. This is the movie that launched his career, put him on the map. Love Steven Soderbergh, and I did not have this movie, so I'm glad that I do. We have 2 more. The Royal Tenenbaums, if you want to be real persnickety about it. So I've been, again, this is another one that I didn't have. I've been wanting to buy this movie for a long time, and there's a lot of movies, right? So things happen. But this was the time. And then actually my favorite thing here that I've wanted for literally years is I bought the complete Monterey Pop Festival. This is so indicative of my personal taste. So there's 2 versions from Criterion. There's a standard version that's not everything, and then there's this, I think this is a 3-disc affair featuring the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Otis Redding, Simon and Garfunkel, the Mamas and the Papas, Eric Burdon and the Animals, Hugh Masekela, if I'm saying that right, The Who, Big Brother and the Holding Company with Janis Joplin, Ravi Shankar, Jefferson Airplane, Canned Heat, Country Joe and the Fish. Yes. This is the director-approved, D.A. Pennebaker-approved version. This has here, let me get into the fine print here. The 79-minute Monterey Pop feature from 1968. 49 minutes Jimmy Plays Monterey. That's the famous set where Jimi Hendrix burned it down, man. Shake. That's 1986. Otis Redding at Monterey. This is so my thing. So that's my Criterion haul. For day 1, I guarantee that I'll be going back during the month because this is the time for me to start picking up some of these. I've been picking them up. People are like, why don't you cover Criterion? I do. I cover them every time I have a title that I want to go buy. It wasn't that long ago that I feel like I was talking about High Sierra and Detour, which is an amazing release from Criterion. And what is The Incredible Shrinking Man, which I already had. It's another one that I upgraded. Here's the thing with Criterion and why I can't get on board with them being like, a lot of people act like Criterion is just like the best thing in the world. They're like, they're the best label ever. So many of those movies that they release are re-releases. They're upgrades. There are other HD Blu-ray versions of those movies. Shaft. So Shaft just came out on 4K. So it's got the 4K transfer of the first movie. They've included the second Shaft movie on Blu-ray, not the third movie. It's actually, there's a trilogy. There are 3 Shaft movies with Richard Roundtree. So I've got those from Warner Archive. I already have the 3 movies. Now, the first one's not in 4K, but I need more than just some special features in the 4K transfer if I'm going to upgrade the entire... Like, I've got the trilogy. I'm good. So for me, it gets into this gray area where, like, there's a cat in the bag. I put the bag on the floor, and if you hear that, hey, bags are not a toy. Don't choke yourself. Do not smother. I'm not taking you to the vet. I take her to the vet. But like you have to like for me, I'm always gonna upgrade the Beatles. And for something like Double Indemnity, film noir, I love this movie, and I want to support it. You know, I want to be like, well, yeah, you know, because old movies don't get a ton of love. That's the truth. Like pre 1960 movies or so, they do get love now, but you know, they don't get. What am I trying to say? Basically, when someone puts out a 4K of a pre 1960 movie, black and white, whatever, I try to support it if I can. And of course, I waited for the sale for this, so I don't know. We do what we can. But that's my thoughts on Criterion. I do cover them. I'm just not one of those Criterion maniacs that, like, I don't have, the channel's not tailored around Criterion. I don't lose my mind every time Criterion has a sale. But I will be supporting this sale throughout the month, and I know a lot of you guys will too. I've got a list, man. My list is like 20 titles strong. I think probably the next thing I'm going to get is the Rolling Thunder review, the Martin Scorsese, Bob Dylan thing. Because, again, that's the only edition of that. It's not an upgrade. I was looking at Nightmare Alley, the original Nightmare Alley, but I've got that on DVD. Now, I know some people like, DVD, ew! DVD beat up my grandmother behind the grocery store. No! DVD ruined my life. I don't feel that way. I'm pretty happy with the DVD. I got the entire Fox Film Noir collection. That's part of it. Comes with a booklet with an essay in it. It's very nice. But watch me upgrade Nightmare Alley now, just because I said that. I was like, I won't do it, but I probably will. So I don't know. I'm going to be going back. But this is what I got. This is day one of the Criterion Collection sale. Some of this was shopped for at midnight, between midnight and 1 a.m. I placed 3 orders between midnight and 1 a.m. because I was like, that might sell out. And then I would buy it and then be like, oh yeah, Double Indemnity came out. So to buy that. So the poor lady that rang me up had to do 3 in-store pickups. And then I bought more while I was there. So I like Criterion. I support Criterion. And I know a lot of you guys do too. Let me continue. Let me know what you're getting in the comments below. What do you recommend? And we'll celebrate the sale. Amazon's price matching a bunch of this stuff, which is both good and bad. Because Amazon... Like, Barnes & Noble needs our money more than Amazon does. Amazon is like the vulture that circles, and they're like, caw, we'll match that deal. And then they take it away from Barnes & Noble, who honestly is struggling. They're not doing so great. So when we can support them, there's an Arrow sale at Barnes & Noble right now too. But it's exciting that Amazon is price matching. So if Barnes & Noble doesn't have something, or if they're sold out of something or whatever, maybe we can find that through Amazon. So I don't know. It's exciting times for movie fans. That's what I bought. Continue the conversation. Guys, thanks so much. Take care. Until next time, I will catch you later.